it's Lindsay. I wanted to do a video today for 30 days into seeing if I have wavy hair. I started on November 1st after just trying to figure out what kind of hair I had. I'm going to insert the video that I filmed like right when I started, and it'll be right here. That is, I think it was within the first week. So this is a follow-up video to that video. I picked probably the worst day to film this because I let my hair air dry today. So it's not styled, it wasn't like diffused, but you take what you take, and today is what I can get. So I wanted to film the 30-day video, kind of my thoughts, some of the problems I've run into, the products I'm using, the techniques I like, and things like that. So if you wanted to kind of hear how that journey has been for me the last 30 days, then stick around. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. I try to get a video up every week, but I cannot commit to, I can't commit to that all the time. I'm a mama of 4 little ones. I'm a wife, I'm an active duty nurse, so the time I have to film is sometimes few and far between. But today I'm gonna do my 30-day what do I think video. So to start, my biggest takeaway is I just can't commit to the curly girl method because, like I mentioned, I'm active duty, which means that I have to wear my hair up every single day that I'm at work, which is half the days in a month. So the problem with that is it has to be within, you know, uniform regulations, and that can't be like these messy, cute, curly girl friendly updos. It has to be like pulled back pretty tight. There can't be any like flyaways or hairs that aren't put in their place. So I didn't think about that before I started, and the curly girl method does not allow for that. So I've had to use a brush. So I guess I should start and say that 30 days ago I said that I was going to not use hair tools, which I have only used hair tools once, and that was for some fall pictures that we had taken. I just could not embrace the waviness for pictures just because I'm still not confident with it. So I just wanted to do my hair like normal. So I have used heat tools once, and it was one of my blowout, like Revlon blowout brush. You're supposed to not use sulfates, and I haven't, and you're supposed to not use silicones, and I have not, that I know of. Both, I don't think that I have, because I've used all like the curly girl friendly products, but I don't think I've done those 2 things. And then you're supposed to not use a towel to dry your hair, and I have not. I've used either one of my like Turby, is it called a Turby twist? And I actually got a curly girl, like a thick t-shirt material towel to use for like the plot method. So I have that, and I've been using that, and I actually do really like that. So yeah, my first thought about it is that I don't love, or I can't do most of it half the time. So I feel like the progress that most people would have in 30 days is like cut in half for me. But I will give you just a look around my hair. So this is 30 days in. I do wish, and I'll show you the back. Hopefully I'm all in focus here. But I do wish that there was someone on island who could cut curly hair and be confident with it, because I'm noticing that the haircut that I had from before I was doing this is a little bit of an angular cut. It started as a long bob. I have not got my hair cut in a long time, but because the back of my hair curls up more than the front, it makes my haircut kind of look like this. So it's just not good. But I have not found anyone who's like a curly girl stylist, I guess I should say. It's not a huge deal. I don't really care. Like I said, 15 days of the month I have my hair up in a bun anyway, so it really doesn't matter. And I don't really care, but I do wish I could find someone who could learn, or who could cut my hair that way. As far as the products, I really like the ones that I showed you in the first video. And it's the Naughty brand, N-O-U-G-H-T-Y. I like those. My only con is I feel like the shampoo hasn't lasted very long. I would say 2/3 of the way gone, and I'm only 30 days in. So I feel like it was rather expensive for how much I have to wash my hair using this method. I do think that a con of this is that I have to wash my hair a little bit more often to maintain like the styling, because you have to wet style your hair, or at least that's the way I've been following it. And wet styling your hair just uses a lot of product. So I am going through a little bit more product than I'm used to, and I'm having to wash my hair, or at least wet it a lot more than I'm used to, which is kind of a con, just because it takes up extra time, you know? As far as my styling methods go, really all I'm using is I got what I believe to be called a dolman brush. And I'm just brushing my hair in the shower. So I wanted to quickly go over my routine. I've kind of tweaked it a little bit just based on videos that I've watched and things that are working for me. When I first started, I was doing the upside down squish to condish method for conditioner. I was using the curl friendly shampoo and rinsing that out, and then flipping my head and doing the upside down conditioner, like squishing to condish. My neck was hurting so much. Like upside down conditioning, and then adding like a curl cream upside down, and then adding a gel upside down was just like too much. So I found a way that I'm using, and it's working fine for me. I don't notice really any difference. I'm shampooing just like normal, and then conditioning just like I used to, just normally. Still rinsing with cold water, but I'm not flipping my head upside down. And then I flip my head upside down with a whole bunch of water for the curl cream. I squish it up, and then I use the gel still flipped over, and then I put my hair in the plop towel. But I just am not keeping my head flipped over for the whole conditioning experience, because honestly, it just didn't feel comfortable. So I'm not doing that, and that's fine, right? It's my journey. As far as the plop, I love that. I feel like that is what's most helpful to my hair, and I'm realizing that like my wave pattern, oh, we have a crazy hair there. My wave pattern is a lot more intense in the back, which I already knew, but it's still taking a long time. Like this is all that my front will do, really. It'll start out a lot more wavy, but then as it dries, and like I said, this was just air dried, as it dries, these pieces get a little more straight. So the plopping, I feel, is what does the biggest difference for me, and I try and focus a lot on making sure that the front is nice and like curled before I put it in the towel. That way it dries that way, and it's kind of like it's forced to make that shape. So I really like the plop. I really like the towel that I have, and I will link any of the products that I've liked, and really I'll just link everything probably down below. That way if there's anything that sounds like you would like it or you wanted to try, you can just click those links below. As far as styling, I really only diffuse to about 75% dry, and that's it. I have not been adding any additional product. I know some people do like an oil. I have not been doing that, only because I tend to be pretty low maintenance when it comes to hair, clearly. But I just don't like spending time on getting ready. I don't wear my hair styled anyway, so this is actually like more styled than what I would have done when it was straight. As far as like overall thoughts, my husband is such a fan. He loves this. He says it looks more natural, like a natural what my hair should look like, than when it's blow dried straight. He prefers this. So that's a plus. I actually do really like this. I know that this is not like considered a curly pattern or probably anything that most people would shoot for, and I'm hoping that as time goes it continues to kind of develop a pattern. But I really like it. It gives my hair a little bit more body. It makes my hair feel a little bit more uniform than when it was straight and just kind of limp and hanging there. So I actually prefer it. I do feel like my hair is pretty heavy, and pretty healthy to start with, just because I never really use heat tools and I took pretty good care. I hardly ever washed it. So my hair started out pretty healthy, but I do feel like this is a healthy way to take care of my hair so I'm gonna continue on. Yeah, so that's about it. If you guys have any questions on anything I've missed or didn't cover, please let me know and I will hopefully continue this. And if you have any pointers, if you have wavy hair yourself or you know, have any favorite products for hair like mine, I would love to hear about that. So please, if you can, like this video, subscribe if you haven't, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye. Okay, so I just wanted to show a quick, I don't know how great you saw that, but this is kind of like what the side looks like. And then this side. And then let's see if I can. And then that is the back. So hopefully you can see just a little bit better. And that is what my hair looks like